Hump Day Wednesday, and we're back with a free Major League Baseball free play here for Picks and Parlays. We've got an interesting National League matchup here. We got the Philadelphia Phillies at the Washington Nationals. Two teams that before the year, I think a lot of people probably thought these, along with the Atlanta Braves and probably the New York Mets, all four of these teams would probably be about 500, a few games below 500. Phillies kind of held up their end of the bargain, 18 and 17, headed into late Tuesday night while we're taping this. And Washington just 13 and 17 on the year. A good pitching matchup. John Lester making his second start of the year for the Washington Nationals. Still sounds a little weird that he's not with the Cubs or the Red Sox. Of course, we've seen most of his career there. Against the Phillies, go to Zach Wheeler on the mound for Wednesday night. So what we see is Washington's a pretty big home underdog here. We see Philly favorite minus 145, total 8.5. John Lester's not used to being an underdog very often, Chip. So we have our expert Chip Chirimbes here from Picks and Parlays to give you what you need to know and how you need to bet this game here. Chip, what do you think of the Nationals as this big a home underdog?
I think their lineup, the line is indicative of their lineup. And, Lester hasn't shown what he can do yet. 0-1, 2.70 ERA. That's not bad. But, there's so many conflicting trends between these two teams matching up. Philadelphia is 5-11 on the road, and Washington 19-7 at home against teams with winning records. And that's all great. But Philly's 7-3 in the last 10 matchups. And overall on the road, they're 16-36. I think one thing they do have in common, Craig, and that is the fact that both teams play to the under. And their lineups aren't as strong as people think they are. Philadelphia has gone to the under 13-6-3 against Washington in the last 22 meetings. And Washington, as a dog, which they are here, is 8-1-2 to the under in their last 11. So 19-7 overall to the under for Washington. Lester showed some stuff. He showed some guts coming out last time. 2.7 ERA. He wasn't battered around, and his whip was under 1. It was 0.97. So rather than trying to battle that $1.45 one way or another, I think the way to go here is to play this game under. Neither team is exhibiting all that much firepower as it is. So I'm going to play Philadelphia, Washington, the National, and the Phillies to stay under the total, Greg.
Yeah, I could see that. Washington Nationals, of the 10 games this year, the last 10, Washington's gone under 7 of those. So I like the under here as well. Also, at that price, I do like John Lester and company as well. As a side, little sprinkle, a little money line underdog action here for the Washington Nationals. So that's what we have for Wednesday night in the National League. Don't forget, get all the Chip's best bets. Get his mega buck winners. Been absolutely tearing it apart for the last 10 years that he's been with Picks and Parlays. So make sure you check out all the Chip's best bets every day and get in on all those free picks every Wednesday and Saturday when we have them on for our free play videos.